Howdy guys, I'm Patrick and I'm going to be doing a simple Illustrator tutorial. We're going to be dealing with simple and complex shapes. We're going to be handling this by using our Shapes tool, our Pen tool, and our Pathfinder. We're going to start by making a few simple shapes. We can start by making a diamond shape with our Pen tool. Notice that the Pen tool is here in our Tools palette. We can also make arcs with our Pen tool, as seen here. Notice I'm changing how I want the arcs to behave by changing how the arms move. I can make sharp angles after a curve by hitting the point in the center. And there's another shape. We can go, say, our rectangle tool, and we can make a rectangle. Very simple. And then let's make a circle. And with the circle, let's change it to an outline. Notice we can do this by swapping back and forth here in our colors. And we're going to change it to an outline, and then we're going to make the stroke larger. The stroke is at the top here, and it's in point sizes. If you've never dealt with typography or design, point sizes are just a kind of measurement. We're going to change it to, let's say, 20 points. Point sizes do change, so just kind of experiment, see what the point size you need is, and it's going to change based on what your document size is. Notice we have just a stroked line here, but we want to make it into an object. So we're going to go to Object, and we're going to go to Expand. We want to say OK, and notice that it changes it from a stroked line to an actual shape. So these are simple shapes. What if we want to make a more complex shape? What we can do is overlap these. We can select both, making sure both have the blue lines around them. That's going to mean that they're both selected. And we can go here for our Pathfinder functions. We have our Unite, our Minus, our Intersect, and our Exclude. We're going to start with our Unite. Notice we have a circle and a rectangle, and we can just click that and it makes it into one shape. Notice if we go to Outlines now, it's a more complex shape. If we move it around, it moves as one object, and if we change it back and fill it, it's still one shape. We can do minus by selecting these and clicking the minus. Notice it's going to take everything out that's over top of the underlying object. So we had the more complex object on top, we had the simpler object on the bottom. We clicked minus and it took out the more complex shape on top. And it's because it was on top, not because it was more complex. We're going to now overlap these two. We can select them both, and we can do our intersects. Now what the intersect does is it just takes out everything but what was overlapped. Let's make another shape on top of this. And we're going to use our final Pathfinder, which is our Exclude. And what that's going to do is it's going to exclude everything that's in the shapes that's part of both shapes. Notice it took out the middle here. And these are just really simple ways to make more complex objects. I hope everyone gets some use out of them. This is a really kind of rough examples, but with a little skill, a little time, and a little imagination, you can make really great Illustrator art with these simple tools.